JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, man held in St. Andrew gun attack on woman charged. Detectives assigned to the St. Andrew South Police Division yesterday charged a 20-year-old man in connection with a gun attack on a group of women in the community of Painland. Ocean Cephas, who is from South Anderson Crescent, Kingston 11, has been charged with 2 counts of wounding with intent, 2 counts of shooting with intent, illegal possession of firearm, and illegal possession of ammunition. His court date is being finalized. The police reported that about 1 p.m. on Tuesday, May 11, the group was sitting along Lagos Drive in the St. Andrew community when Cephas and another man, both armed with guns, opened fire, hitting 2 of the women. The others managed to escape. Cephas was later arrested and a caution statement recorded. He was subsequently charged following a question and answer session yesterday. Gun found in plastic bag. 4 people were taken into custody following the seizure for firearm and ammunition in Effortville, Clarendon on Friday. The police said that the suspects were arrested during an operation between 5:30 a.m. and 8 a.m., during which the firearm, a Taurus 9mm pistol, and 2 rounds of ammunition were found wrapped in a plastic bag in a yard. The occupants of the house were subsequently arrested. Meanwhile, the St. Thomas police are reporting that a firearm and 13 rounds of ammunition were seized during a joint police-military operation in Friendship Pen District, St. Thomas, yesterday. According to the police, coordinated efforts between lawmen in the parish, the Specialized Operations Branch of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, and members of the Jamaica Defense Force, JDF, resulted in the seizure of the weapon and ammunition which were found in a house. No one was arrested in connection with the seizure, the police said. Portland residents peeved over police pepper spray incident. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDICOM, says it has not yet seen a video now circulating on social media showing a physical confrontation between the police and a resident in Portland on Thursday. The incident, which was captured on camera, occurred in the Prospect community and is making the rounds on social media. It has ignited strong debate, particularly in relation to 67-year-old Levi Thompson, who was captured on video being allegedly pepper sprayed and dragged from his vehicle by the police. Thompson was taken to the Port Antonio Hospital by residents for treatment. But according to a family member, the senior citizen was badly shaken up over the incident, which has not only left him with blurred vision, but also a headache. Danielle Anderson, Senior Communications Officer at INDICOM, said that she was unaware of the incident and that she had not seen the video footage of the alleged abuse of Thompson. We have not been contacted by any of the parties about any such incident and have not seen any video footage as it relates to that incident, she said. I am just learning about this, but there's a channel for persons to reach us and to voice their complaints, so I really cannot offer any comment at this time, she added. Meanwhile, head of the JCF's Corporate Communications Unit, Senior Superintendent of Police Stephanie Lindsay, said on Friday that she was unable to comment on the incident as she has not yet seen the video. An alleged eyewitness, Richard Burke, said that he was shocked and disturbed at the actions of the police, who, according to him, were not only unprofessional, but were rather brutal and heartless in their approach. The police are supposed to serve, protect, and reassure, but instead they are physically abusing law-abiding citizens, including the elderly, Burke argued. Them dragged the big man from his vehicle, and one police officer disconnected his car battery in a clear show of brute force, and his female officer, after roughing up the elderly, slapped a young man who was using his phone to record the incident. As a result of being slapped, the young man retaliated, and there was a physical confrontation with him and at least 4 police officers, he said. Since the ugly incident showed up on social media, there have been mixed reactions from residents who claimed that the police involved in the altercation were not from the Portland Police Division, but were reportedly on special operations with a team from the Transport Authority of Jamaica. For police, them in a Portland behave so way. So how come imported police we are bad way up, said Gary Grant, a fisherman at Prospect. Another resident, Karen Swaby, argued that had Thompson exited his vehicle when he was told to do so, the situation might have been different. It is unfortunate, but the law is the law, commented Swaby. Rats and rubbish hell. Mandeville residents decry poor garbage collection. Overflowing garbage skips, intolerable stench, and rodents have made the lives of some Mandeville residents living in the Avondale Heights community unbearable. The residents say they are forced to find alternative means of disposing their garbage when collections are not made within a 4-week period. According to one resident who requested not to be named, her garbage has not been collected for the last 7 weeks, inconveniencing her family and threatening the health of residents. It has been more than 5 weeks. I would say it's about 7 weeks since they have collected. I hear they came Tuesday, but I had already disposed of my garbage. They take weeks before they come ever so often, and by the time they come, the rats damage the bags, and what falls out of the bag is not picked up by the garbage collectors, said the concerned resident. She continued, "It is really bad. It is so bad. Garbage is just packed up everywhere. And the thing is, when they come after 5 or 7 weeks, there's no timeline and no guarantee for when they'll be back. It is just hope you have that they'll return." With a serious concern for their health, the residents say they are not only contending with the unbearable stench, but with the rodents it attracts. When the garbage stays here so long, it breeds big rats, and then it breeds mosquitoes, and it is just horrible. Something needs to be done, because this is not right. I know schemes sometimes have these issues, but it shouldn't be. We only know garbage will be collected when I hear the truck come in. There's no pattern for collection, and that shouldn't be. However, the council for the area, Jones Oliphant, said the lengthy period between collections is not entirely true, as the National Solid Waste Management Authority's NSWMA, Southern Parks and Market SPM, has never waited that long to facilitate collection. He also said he has received no complaints of the poor garbage collection in the area. But a worker in the area quickly refuted those claims, stating that only those who live and frequent the area can speak to the issue, which has become a serious cause for concern. Executive Director of the NSWMA, Audley Gordon, confirmed that there are backlogs across the parish due to an unavailability of fully functional units, but stated that there are no reports indicated that collections have not been made weeks on end. Duncan Price renews call for ZOSO in central Kingston as murders rise. People's National Party PNP caretaker for central Kingston, Imani Duncan Price, is renewing her call for a zone of special operation, ZOSO, in communities across central Kingston as the crime rate mounts. Duncan Price previously called for a ZOSO in January of this year, when the murder rate showed a 90% increase year on year. According to Duncan Price, her call was spurred by the murder of 4 young men during a drive-by shooting in Almond Town. Duncan Price stated then that too many people throughout the constituency, especially in Spoilers, Tel Aviv, South Side, Franklin Town, and now Almond Town, have suffered violent deaths at an alarming rate since October 2020. She said that the web of gang-related activities and retaliations continue to escalate, and most recently, the guns have been turned on women and children. The recently reported news of the fatal shooting of 2 central Kingston women and the injuring of 5 other women and a 2-year-old baby on a bus on St. John's Road in St. Catherine have contributed to the unrest in the constituency. These and other incidents are causing a sense of fear and anxiety to take hold in central Kingston, said the PNP caretaker. It is therefore my duty to again insist that the government authorize the implementation of a ZOSO in the communities comprising central Kingston. In an extremely concentrated and small space, the spate of murders and incessant gunshots at night are too much for the citizens to bear, and their local economy is shut down. People can't survive like this, she argued. 5 more deaths, 83 new COVID-19 cases. Jamaica has recorded 83 new cases of COVID-19 and 5 confirmed virus-related deaths over the last 24 hours. This brings the total number of confirmed cases to 47,233 and the death toll to 843. According to the Ministry of Health and Wellness today, the latest deaths include 3 males, a 65-year-old from Manchester, and a 77-year-old and 81-year-old from Kingston and St. Andrew, a 55-year-old female from St. Catherine, and an 85-year-old male from Manchester, whose death was previously under investigation, are also among the latest fatalities. The ministry also reported 3 more deaths under investigation and another death as coincidental. Meanwhile, The new cases consist of 39 females and 44 males, with ages ranging from 6 months to 99 years. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew, 18, St. Catherine, 13, St. James, 10, St. Thomas, 9, St. Anne, 7, Manchester, 6, St. Elizabeth, 6, Westmoreland, 5, Clarendon, 3, Hanover, 3, and St. Mary, 3. The ministry also reported 118 recoveries for a total 23,013. There are 23,026 active cases of the virus on the island. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.